now we're going to the Netherlands, and we'll be hearing from Christina, the co-founder of Autheos.
Hi, my name is Christina Caljé, and I'm the co-founder of Autheos. Autheos is a video intelligence platform helping brands to measure, improve, and personalize their video marketing towards consumers. Particularly during this global health crisis, consumers are shopping more and more online, and video becomes even more core to digital marketing strategy for brands. But most are still flying blind when it comes to performance. Some of the key challenges that marketeers face are that they lack the tools to measure video impact, especially from a commercial perspective. They don't necessarily have the expertise to interpret any sort of performance numbers that they're able to glean. And lastly, they just don't have the time to translate those learnings into changes in their marketing strategy. Enter Autheos, which is automatically improving and personalizing the digital consumer experience through video. So what is a video intelligence platform? Well, the foundational piece is our specialized video dam, which is used by brands to store, organize, and automatically publish their videos to their own consumer sites and to their reseller sites. Just a few lines of JavaScript code that integrates their consumer sites with the Autheos platform so they can stream videos directly from our database. And via this embed code in our video player, Autheos is able to measure consumer behaviors on site. We've so far been able to collect hundreds of billions of data points, which fuel our proprietary performance models. Insights are reported back to brands on either an individual video, a product, or a category basis. So brands know where to invest in video and where not to. Taking those learnings, Autheos is applying both machine learning predictive models and rules-based logic models to determine which video would be most relevant to show at that moment. So we're contextually personalizing the video experience for consumers based on things like marketing campaign or social media channel referrals, page context, device type, and of course, KPI performance. In terms of some value creation for our clients, Philips is an example of a client that wanted to focus on boosting conversion. So on their consumer site, our video algorithm was calibrated to optimize for add to cart conversions. We were able to achieve an almost 600% increase in conversion for their coffee category. But Abancia was more focused on optimizing their operational efficiencies. So by using Autheos as an automatic publishing tool, they reduced their time spent to publish each video across their regional sites by 90%, from 30 minutes down to 5. Now, overall, the global trends in e-commerce and video ad spend are both in steep trajectories of growth. And these are, of course, both favorable to Autheos and for the demand of our product. And in terms of where we would love your help, intros. Help us to tackle our international expansion. Though we have international clients like Procter & Gamble, Nintendo, and Microsoft, we're currently focused in the Benelux region, and we're looking to expand into regions like the UK, the Nordics, and of course, the US. Thanks in advance for any help you can offer, and of course, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Christina. Really exciting. And I've got a question for you about personal branding. So you have been very visible in the press. You got a number of fabulous awards. And you have really, first of all, you're an incredible inspiration to other entrepreneurs. But second of all, this is obviously fantastic for a company. What tips would you have for other entrepreneurs on achieving the success that you've achieved?
Well, I think, one thing that has really helped me is network, obviously. So that was a little bit easier before the pandemic happened, but always being, reaching out and trying to talk to people about the stuff that I love, which is Autheos and, just marketing trends in general. And in particular, certain things that were really discussed in the Black Report. So around access and visibility to underrepresented founders. So I think if you're able to speak passionately about things with a big group of people, that's going to also allow you to be able to just, sort of tailor your story and to be able to bring out those salient points that are going to be really interesting. And And of course, these introductions, as people know your name, they're going to start recommending you on certain topics that you can speak about. And as you get a little bit more influence into certain topics, then those, in some cases, those journalists might reach out to you. But in other cases, you can put together a sort of proposal on a story and just make sure that that proposal is hitting all the right notes in terms of being relevant to the audience of the publication that you're trying to get published into, and also make sure that with the publisher or the editor that you're creating that relationship with, that there's also something that they see is going to be super, super interesting and exciting and perhaps exclusive to their readers.
Yeah, it sounds incredible. Thanks so much for joining us today. Congrats on everything that you do. Thanks, Christina.
Thanks, Marta.